What do you think that these 11 cards have in common? Any guesses? I've used just one piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper to make all 11 cards. Now I did have 12 cards, but one of them seems to have run away. 8, 10, yeah. One of them ran away and probably got sent out as Happy Mail or a smile to somebody, and that's okay because that's what I make them for. This technique is called a one-sheet wonder. What I did was I prepped all of my card bases. A card base is the cardstock that you use for the card itself. The first layer would be called your card front, and then subsequent layers. But I got all of my card bases together, and I got coordinating colors to go with the designer series paper that I wanted to use. Now this is one sheet, and remember the DSP is double-sided, so this is the back side to this one. And so I cut it into 12. Sometimes I can get 13 pieces out of one sheet of paper. And so I can make up to 13 cards, but I think I've only maxed out at 12 because sometimes I'll use 2 pieces of DSP if they're like narrow strips. And I want to see both the front and the back. Actually, I think that's the card that's missing. Yeah, it looks like it is. But, so it goes by quickly, so I'll do that, and then I'll do my card fronts. And if you remember from my catalog walkthrough, I love embossing folders. And so what I did is I took a bunch of card fronts and I ran them through the embossing folders in all different types. So we have old world paper here, the subtle folder here. Wow, I cannot talk right now. This one uses the scripty. Nothing on that one. Subtle. Oh, this is the, I think it's called wood plank. Let's see. Well, I thought I had it in here, but it looks like hardwood floor, you know, the wood planks. Oh, yeah, it is. Pine wood planks is what it's called. And so I went through and I prepped my card fronts, and I made a stack of those, made a stack of card bases, and then I made a stack of the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I cut out different colors of the background tag, and then I did a bunch of the smaller tag to layer in it, and I just stamped different images on it. My sentiments. I used the rectangle one for larger pictures. So these were, you know, really quick to make. I added some, you know, bling to it and some ribbon if I needed to. I am very bad at bows, so I will do cheater bows, so which is just a knot, and then I glue it down and trim the edges. Sometimes, like with this one, I will wrap the ribbon around the layer and use Scotch tape to secure it in place. And then I glue down the card front to the card base. But a one-sheet wonder is a great tool to use that large DSP that I like to hoard. So that's actually one of my goals this year, is to use more of my DSP instead of keeping it there waiting for the perfect project. So if you'd like to subscribe to the blog, it will send you an email anytime I have a new blog post, and so you won't miss any of them, because a lot of them have tutorials on how to, you know, do different techniques, do basic techniques, step-by-steps on how to do a one-sheet wonder, how to make that dahlia fold card that I had. So if you get a little more adventurous, then you could watch the videos. I make little videos. I don't talk in those videos though. I have to tell my family that I'm recording because otherwise they come and make noise. You can hear everything in the room that I'm in. So most of my videos are set to music. But yeah, so if you would like to subscribe to the blog, I put a link in the comments. And otherwise, you could go to letitsnowstamping.com and click on blog, and you can see all the previous blog posts. I also do paper pumpkin reveals. So whenever I get a new paper pumpkin box, I will open it, and you'll watch me as I'm opening it for the first time, and show you all the supplies that come in, and then I make one of each project that it came with. What else is on that the blog? There are that's where you can go for my shopping site. So if you wanted to order online outside of a party, you could. In there, I also have what's called a host code. If you use that host code when you buy online, then your name will be put into the drawing to win a prize. So up to, I want to say, a $25 prize. So you could pick anything in the catalog up to $25. It doesn't have to be one thing. It could be, a few stamp pads or a stamp set that you really wanted, things like that. And then there's a technique corner, like I said before, and those will list all of the technique videos all in one place, so you don't have to go searching the blog for them. And then each week, I've been having my kids choose one of the current Stampin' Up! Stamp sets. And so I will do a whole week using one particular stamp set. So one week it might be 5 cards that use this particular stamp set. Right now we're using here it is, the Dragonfly Garden stamp set. I think it was last week I did a project each day, Monday through Friday, of a touch of ink stamp set. So that way, if you find that you like a particular stamp set, or you have that one in your collection, then you have 5 days of samples or inspiration, ideas, whatever you want to call it, to get you going on how to use it. So that way it doesn't just sit there and collect dust. But yeah, go have a look-see. Again, it is letitsnowstamping.com.